Hi, good morning. My name is Adi Tamiselvan. I am OAM student at Bangi Institution. My student ID is 0101100115440001. My purpose of this video is analyze company's customer service issue. Every company faces different challenges, but what is more important is how effectively customer support teams resolve them. Here are the few of the most common customer support challenges and how to overcome them. First challenge is answering challenging customer questions. No matter how great your product or services is, there is always be difficult customer questions. It's part of every business. While you may have documentation in place such as a customer service training manual that helps handle these difficult conversations, there may be instances when customers catch your reps off guard with questions they simply can't answer. The solution is not having an answer doesn't mean it should be left at the reps must expect the unexpected and be prepared to act quickly when knowledge or information is limited. The best way to navigate this situation is to avoid being unclear. If you don't have an answer, acknowledge and articulate the question difficulty. Ask for time to investigate the issue and find a solution. Then guarantee your customer you contact them. Don't risk credibility by firmly our words trying to provide answers that are ultimately inadequate and unsupported. Second challenge is understanding customer needs. The core of all customer interaction is identifying the customer's needs and the best way to satisfy them. Depending on your product or service offering, your business may serve a variety of buyers and customer personas. Every customer is different in such as their needs, goals, must have an expectation or solution may vary significantly. To make matters even more complicated, many customers have a hard time communicating their needs and what is that they want in solution. They may not know the technical terminology to convey exactly what is the problem is, and it requires concentrated effort from the support rep to understand what your customer expects. The solution is begin by asking the customer to talk through the issue or pain point step by step. After the initial fact-finding mission, customer support reps must then act as investigators as they use the information to ask additional questions, hunt down the resources or backup and get the source of the problem. Then identify the best solution based on your company's processes and procedures. Don't be afraid to jot down notes during these customers' conversations. They may be used to create process documentation that will ultimately help another rep down the line. The third challenge is managing and exceeding customer expectation. In any competitive market, the only way to stand out is to go the extra mile and exceed the expectation. But how to do this in one of the biggest challenges in customer support? If you constantly manage and exceed customer expectation, the chances of customer remaining loyal and turning into promoters skyrocket, but not being able to do so will lead them to abandon your connection and find alternative services with better support. Solution for this is, as a business, refrain from remaining stagnant in your offering and approach, stay ahead of the competition by exploring new initiatives and initiating better support process based on industry trends. Improving your performance across departments doesn't have to mean overhauling your entire strategy, but small improvement add up over time. You should also take a customer-centric approach and collect feedback regularly. Feedback directly from the people who use your product or services is incredibly valuable and trying to improve the overall customer experience. and exceed their expectations. Customer request is outside of your offering and abilities. It's not uncommon for customer request something unrealistic. They may be bold to ask, to demand a discount you can give, a feature you don't offer, or some customized outside of your capabilities. In the simplest term, the biggest challenge here is having to say no. The solution is, before turning down an abnormal request, creatively think to determine whether the request made by customers is achievable. If you can find a workaround or a way to deliver, the next step is to determine how much it will cost in terms of resources, time, and funds. If the cost is reasonable, weigh it against how much the customer will be paid for you. If the price is justifies the request, you may decide to move forward. If not, politely explain that their request is not achievable. Keep your approach tech-oriented and always move towards alternative solution or remedies. Fifth challenge is serving several customers at once. Working in customer support means you need to be prepared to deal with several customers at a time on a regular basis. Customer support reps may be on the live chat with several users at once, or they may be dealing with flow of emails and calls from demanding customers. The issue is that all extending your customer support team may be impact their overall productivity due to burnout and mental toll of constantly multitasking. Overburning your reps can also keep other customers waiting in the queue with no update, which may lead them to feel like they are not priority. Customers expect immediate service, or they may start looking for somewhere else or take their resource. The solution for this problem is one way to quickly support more customers is to assign issues to customer support reps based on their experience and seniority. The most complex issue is the more seniority the rep is that put on the case, their expertise will allow them to serve the most customers more quickly, while never reps handle simpler, more black and white issues. Apart from properly managing the workload of each customer support rep, consider setting up a task routine based on the issue type or rep experience level to enable faster, more effective support. Support common user questions by setting up self-service features and answerable. Communication ensures the operation of the workplace and is the equality of communication that can significantly affect the result of work. Improving communication can be done by choosing the use of signs or symbols common to the participants of the communication process, which is not always just the language but also features, gestures, and extra, resulting from the company common culture and experience. Gadgets or features can be used to better explain the message to customers. Successful communication is well thought out and purposely presented because quality communication is the best of the success of a work. Thank you.